This is Fred Barsley with 401k TV. Just completed a program here at Randolph, Macon College in the Richmond area, TPSU program. And I am here with Beth. Welcome, Beth.
Thank you.
Okay, if we ask you a few questions.
Sure.
Great, thank you. So before we do, Beth, just introduce yourself and your role and how many employees you have.
Sure. My name is Beth Gross, and I am in a human resources manager role, which is very much a generalist role in handling all aspects of HR. And my company has about 50 employees. 50
employees, great. So one of the things you talked about, I think, which is very common, is you've had your record keeper vendor for 20 years. Congratulations. And either you or your advisor recommended you go to RFP?
It's just something we've been thinking about doing. Myself and my colleague came from a 401k analyst role in the past, so I've been there for about a year, and one thing that we've talked about is possibly going to RFP just to explore options and see what's out there and do our due diligence.
And what was the concern then?
So the biggest concern is loyalty to the vendor that we have, because of the long-standing relationship and because of the confidence that our employees have with our vendor. They've been fantastic. And going to RFP for us doesn't mean we're switching. It just means we're making sure we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. So we felt some pushback and some angst and some concern that we would be losing someone that people value the relationship with.
And what did you end up deciding to do?
So this is something that we're currently still discussing. So it's in discussions. One thing that I learned here today is that going to RFP, and this was enlightening to me, doesn't necessarily mean you have to change vendors. It just means maybe we look at renegotiating fees if there's issues there. And so that was very enlightening to me to realize, maybe the win-win for everyone is not necessarily switching, but just making sure that the fees are in line and things like that.
Because fees have been declining, and it's hard, and not all vendors will come and say, hey, we're going to give you a fee reduction unless you ask.
Right. So it was enlightening to think maybe we should ask. And
through an RFP is a good way to do it. Final question: a couple of things you're going to try to take back and institute.
Sure. Auto enroll is something that we've been talking about for a while. It's been on our radar, it's been on our priority list, but in talking about that today and seeing some of the data and seeing some of the analysis that was put in front of us today, it definitely solidified to me that that's something that we need to take a serious look at and really move that up in the priority list.
Great. Good. Well, thanks for your time today.
Sure. Thank you.
And thank you for watching 401k TV. Stay tuned.